What is up, guys? Welcome back. Another episode of the Frey Experience. It is a beautiful Friday morning. It is, what time is it? Oh yeah, 8:37. Yeah, there we go. So, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to get gas right now because obviously a boat needs gas and you got to put high octane in it. So, heading to the local best gas dealership here in Riverbank is Petroleum. It might be the most expensive here in Riverbank, but it does. Who am I kidding? That's the only place I really go to get gas for the boat because they seem to have the best high octane fuel. Along up there with Chevron. Chevron with Techron has some of the best fuel, especially the high octane. But going there right now, and we're going to Tulloch today, obviously, because you guys saw by the name of the video. So we're gonna go get gas, and we're gonna go pick up our guest for the day. He and or she wanted to go fish today, so we're gonna go pick he or she up, and then we're gonna go fishing at Tulloch, see if we can get he or she on some fish. So as always, guys, stay tuned for hopefully a radical video. Spooning him. He ate it too. He choked it. I literally was about to record as soon as that fish hit it. We found him schooled up here, guys, on Tulloch. I've been catching some on a drop shot and jerkbait. Never got him on film because I'm working on an Instagram edit. And I started to finally switch over to a spoon. I started spooning them instead of throwing the drop shot and jerkbait. And I found a nice school of them over here. Dropped down on them and I started catching them. Oh my god, look on the graph, guys. They're just stacked out here. Alright, guys, so what's key to spooning for fish in general is you want to steer over the top of them. You want to have your your trolling motor on a lower setting. So I wouldn't go over 50, but I'm on 50 right now. Or I wouldn't go anything higher than... There's one. Oh, he came off. But like I was saying, guys, you want to keep it on a low. You want to keep it on down low because you're right over the top of these fish and you're going to spook them with the noise of that. But I'm not throwing an ounce because an ounce spoon, I'm throwing about a half ounce little Castmaster right now. So that's why I brought out here. But normal time I would be throwing an ounce spoon. It gets down there quicker and it looks... and it, you know, flutters, but I like these smaller ones to finesse for these guys in shallower water because I'm only sitting in 17 feet of water, and it finesses for them a little bit better. It flutters down a little bit slower, and it's just a nicer approach. Alright, guys, so we got some nice ones on the graph here in 18 feet of water. I let that spoon hit the bottom. I try to angle myself over these fish, and I slowly, I won't say slowly, but I don't jerk it super quick. I like to slowly raise my rod. Make sure you always got to keep tension on that. I just like to raise it up and then slowly just push slack down. I just put my rod down instantly like that and I let the slack get taken away. And hopefully you can catch one because there's some rope right here and I think that might be what I'm picking up right here. I got some rope. There's just some rope right here floating around. Alright guys, so my setup for spooning right now is it's a 7-foot medium spinning rod. That's normally not what I really go for. I'd like to use a medium to medium heavy bait casting rod, 7 foot of course. But today's a little different. Throwing a little bit of lighter spoon, throwing this on 8-pound test. Definitely more of a finessey kind of approach for spooning fish. Oh, there's some nice one on the graph right there too. And another thing I like to do is, I always like to throw light line for spooning. I like to throw 8 to 10 pound test. Depending on your conditions, I mean, if it's, you know, you're spooning in trees, you definitely want to go with some higher line diameter. Talking about some maybe 10 or 12 to 15. Oh, we got some nice ones on the graph, guys. I guess so. As you see, we got some decent fish on the graph right there, holding in that topping off at 14 to 13 feet right there, and we got a bunch of them schooled up. Well, they're obviously bass, but you know, there's some trout hanging around out here, and we got some. Oh God, it's like just loaded up. You know, it's November. It's 63 degrees. Water temp is rose about 5 degrees. I want to say since last time I was here. Oh, I just saw my rod just bounced a little bit, guys. But you know, these fish, they're normally hanging around the docks right now. They're pulling off. There's a lot of bait schooling around out here. These fish are just waiting for the bait to come around. They're holding in 18 to 20 feet of water right now. And that's just that key spooning depth for me. But most of the time, you go to the other lakes where there's not a lot of water coming in, that spooning depth is 30 to 60 feet. Oh, Jesus Christ. I felt like I just got hit. And you think to yourself, how do they miss a spoon? The spoon has nothing. There he is. That's a good one, I think. Oh, yeah. He's digging. Nice little largemouth. Spooning for him. He swiped at it. He didn't get hooked. He just swiped at it. And I'm really surprised that this is what we're catching right now. Like a 12-incher, 10, 12-incher. But that's what we're doing. Oh my God, we got even more on the graph, guys.